Hello and welcome back to another episode of XCom. So once again, I have completely forgot everything we were doing. It has been, I'm sure you're used to me saying this by now, but it has been a busy week. You know, exams and all that. Blah blah blah. Alright. Yeah, let's go do that. Um, See, Brad, this is like one of the few times it's actually nice that you decided to speak, because I would have 100% completely forgotten we had a mission ready. Looks like we actually have a squad all put together. Very cool. And I don't think I see any immediate issues with anyone's kit. And that's also very cool. So I think we're actually just good to hop straight into it. And we're gonna have two medic, or a medic and a tech character, I mean. We have our Commissar. I think we have two Krieger. Yeah, we have two Kriegsmen. Our Templar. Ooh, what are you guys? Your Guardsmen. And, okay, yeah. Okay, so I think we have a pretty well-rounded team. However, unfortunately, no Sniper or no Heavy. So we are going to be dealing, or using more traditional damage methods. But, alright, let's hop into it. Oh, I heard the music hitch and I almost had a heart attack. Alright. All we gotta do is kill. Works for me. Now, unfortunately, like Brad just said, no stealth. Kinda gross, but whatever. Oh, are we? Yeah, we're in a corner, so we can kind of spread out. Now, I'm going to be slightly more low energy than some of my episodes. Is this a problem? I don't think that'll be. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be slightly more low energy. I did just. Oh. Okay, I thought that was gonna become. Okay, never mind. It's fine. I woke up from a nap, an accidental nap. Granted. Also, let's The benefit of having these las guns is we can just rapid fire. The downside to having these las guns is even with shooting a target twice, we might not kill it. But yeah, I went to the gym today, hit a new PR. We're finally up a plate, boys. Let's go. Yeah, we hit the goal. My goal was to go up a plate 4 weeks my goal was to go up a plate, and I did that 5 weeks earlier than my goal was set for. So let's go. And then after that, I went and did a run that was what, 3.5 miles after the gym. I came home, made breakfast, and accidentally fell asleep. I was binge watching House MD and passed out entirely for a undiscerned amount of time. Alright. So I think we're gonna be mainly dealing with these fellers. So basically just Tyranids. On the plus side, we don't have to worry about them. Are you guys gonna shoot? I say we don't have to worry about them shooting us, so that's something. Good shot. Say, can we like steal you? No, we can't. Unfortunate. Alright, let's start grabbing some of these guys. Region income increased. Very cool. We'll grab another one of you. Very cool. Round 2. Ooh, I kind of want to just sprint out here. But I have a sneaking suspicion that's a stupid idea, so instead we're going to sprint out this direction. slightly less stupid of an idea, probably. Alright, I changed my... maybe not. Hold on. I'm still contemplating sprinting. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Surely this won't become a problem. Alright, you spot something? Ah, it's fine. Okay, I say you saw something. I was a little worried, but then I saw what you saw, and I'm not that worried about it.
I can do that.
We should probably Overwatch. We do know there's a fella within close proximity, and I'd rather not get surprised by that. Yeah, we know there's a dude doing something like that, so we're gonna pop you. I'm gonna say unless we graze, we do kill these guys every time, and we're gonna pop an Overwatch. You don't have a melee weapon, or you don't have a. You only have a melee weapon. You don't have a gun, is what I was trying to get at. You also have a gun, but it's not amazing. Do we have anyone else? Okay, we do have one other person. So I would like to get one more Overwatch going. Because I have a sneaking suspicion we're gonna have to deal with some nonsense here. You have Blade Storm, so I'm gonna try to put you up here at the front of the pack. So if something decides to come and attack us, it'll attack you, and that's probably for the best. Oh, hello. Oh, let's hope they don't immediately get in action. Not ideal. This is gonna be less ideal. Oh no, we get the hit. Okay, we're chilling. You don't get to hit, right? Alright, cool. He didn't attack us. You leaving is scary though, because that right there actually. I'm gonna say he's gonna go eat somebody. We hear the distant sounds of someone getting chewed on. I'm saying we also hear the distant sounds of nothing happening. And nothing happening continues. Alright, you got this. I believe in you. You didn't shoot. Reflex action. I don't... Oh. Let's say, I don't know what that means. That's what it means. Let's gonna have our Templar going for a kill. Oh, you do get to attack. They missed. Very nice. 5 damage? That's more damage than we do with our main weapon. How did you do 5 damage? How did you do 5 damage? That's wild. Why he Urple? No, actually I do know why he Urple. So I have a mod. I may have not gotten the mod. Whoa. There was a comment basically explaining how the like factions work in this game, and essentially the long and the short is these guys, their health bars are supposed to, like, you'll see their icon is purple, indicating that they're on like a faction on their own, and their health bar is supposed to reflect that, I think, by default. I do remember the first time this was a problem was... Actually, no, their health bar isn't. That's part of it. I'm just going to start over. So, their icon here is purple, and this indicates that they're like a separate faction. The first time we ran into this issue is when we had the 5 factions, and it didn't like show everything correctly. So there is a mod. I thought I grabbed it. Apparently I didn't, or... Yeah, I probably didn't grab it. But it's supposed to make the health bars reflect the color. But this just means they're not Advent, they're Hive. So, yeah, that's what this means right here. Also, where's the other guy? He's right here. Can you... I want you to go in and rend. Let's have you go get this one. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? And why did you come from on my turn? Ooh, big damage. Love to see it.
They cannot withstand us.
All right, now we'll have you Actually, do we want you to do it? You have the most XP, basically, out of everybody. But yeah, it'll be fine. Take them out. So on one hand, I'm sitting here thinking, man, this is easy. You know, we're cleaning up everything, no problem whatsoever. But at the same time, we're 5 episodes in. So I know for a fact there's going to be harder enemies coming up. So I would... Part of me wants to make the game harder. But that same part of me also realizes that doing so could be... Also, you'll notice this icon is red. This guy is actually Advent. Yeah, doing so preemptively might be a bad idea. As if I make it harder now, before we actually see anything that's hard, and then the actual hard things come out, basically, we're gonna get chewed up and spit out. Especially since it still does take us multiple actions to kill a single enemy. Alright, let's have you come over to here. Yeah, we're just gonna keep scooting forward. I guess we don't really need to worry about cover, so I'm just gonna move you right here and then Overwatch. Sounds good to me. You can just kind of walk forward. And I guess you Overwatch. Oh no, where have you come from? Hey, they missed. We did not. Stop chewing on random people. Didn't your parents ever tell you it's rude to bite strangers? I say resistance. Usually you guys are on top of things. There you go. I say, but this mission you're kind of dropping the ball here. But there we go. We got some progress. All right, let's move forward. See if we can't spot the other group, and we can. In fact, right there. And end of the mission? No. Now, what I'm curious about, that guy was red, and some of them are purple. So was that also Advent? It would seem weird, because I would think how the Hive works is it adds all the new guys, so we would only see the normal standard chrysalids for Advent team, and then we would see the new flavor of chrysalid on the Hive team, as well as the normal chrysalid occasionally. So I'm not exactly sure how that interaction works, but it does do something. Ooh, we got 2 of them.
We've secured a civilian contact.
We've been doing that for a little while now, Brad.
Acknowledged. Multiple civilian contacts have been secured.
I assume that just means yes. I assume he's just saying that because we've got to our number that we need. And yeah, sure enough, we have done so.
Excellent work, Commander. You've done an outstanding job getting the civilians out of the combat.
So you're gonna say something every single time I rescue a chrysalid, aren't you? Or rescue a chrysalid. Yeah, you know what I mean. We do not save the Xeno. The only thing that can save them is fire. Now, unfortunately, putting Nyx up here does prevent them from being able to do anything with the sword, as the chrysalid is not likely to pop out of the ground on the second story. I don't think you're within range to run anywhere, so let's just have you go over to here. There's a tremendous amount of civilians here. Resistance activity. What happened to the bug? Well, I heard it. I think it's gonna be in this neighborhood then. Alright, let's go take a peek. Where is Mechanicus? There you are. You do not have scan protocol quite yet. Unfortunate. Alright, let's just keep grabbing civilians, because if we're gonna get region income increased every single time, like, might as well just grab a tremendous amount of people. Surprised we can't quite see the chrysalid yet, though. We can just push you forward just because you're gonna have a melee weapon. So, if they do decide to...
Then you will serve on the firing line.
What is that? Mothman? Alright, so now we have a slight issue. They have decided to use guns. Bigger issue, the chrysalids are attacking us, so they are probably not an independent faction.
Death to the Emperor's enemies.
Alright, so what's the Walmart brand Mothman we're dealing with? 2 damage. We do get a lot of 2 damage rolls, huh? Can you shoot from over here? Yes. Can you hit anything from over here? Let's find out. Yes. Can you hit something from over here a second time? Yes. Very good. What is that monstrosity? I don't like the look of that thing. I don't like the look. I don't like the fact that it's still breathing. That's like my big concern right now. I would love to fix that. However, I'm trying to figure out where we should go. Because if we push up to here, we're not only not in half cover, we're awfully close to that weird bug thing. I don't think I want to deal with that right this second. I'd much rather deal with the chrysalid. And say, let's knock out as much as we can. I guess it probably wasn't that important to deal with that because Blade Storm more than likely would have saved us there. Alright, let's migrate everybody over here. So we are flanking Mothman now. So he will likely spend at least 1 action to reposition, which is good. In that case, we do no, this is a gas grenade. I would say we have a smoke grenade. We should not use a gas grenade as cover. It might not go exactly how I intend. Wait, can you see this guy from here? You sure can. 50%. You feeling lucky, punk? No. No, we're not feeling lucky. We should have overwatched. Oh no, the Overwatch wasn't supposed to be for you. Well, at least we got the hit. Alright, what is Mothman gonna do? How concerned should I be of Mothman? He can fly. Yeah, I should have thought about that, huh? Should have considered the possibility that the man with wings can fly. Ooh. Ooh. That's... Why did he just... Bruh. Alright, well... Dude's got a mean right hook, apparently. Lord have mercy. Is he supposed to be a stun lancer? What's your deal? Fire Warrior Breacher. Well, we know you have Breacher. Good to know. What are you? Vespid Stingwing. I hardly know her. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I've never once in my life heard of a Vespid Stingwing. Alright, well, first things first, we rapid target this guy. Second thing, you wouldn't happen to have teleport escape? Ooh, they teleport when damaged. Well, we're gonna go in for a melee. Because I have decided to. Now, there's a real chance he's gonna leave. And he did. And he's gonna fly behind us. That is exactly where I didn't want him to go. Yeah, Brad, you're a little late on that one. Yeah, we already figured out Broken Fly. Alright, can I, like... I can't go into this corner. So I'm not allowed to go into the full cover. You just shoot him in the face. I'm not going to get a kill if I shoot him in the face. Alright, we're going to rend.
Feel the power of the Templars.
Very cool. Get your retribution. Love to see it. We do get parry or whatever, so we can move. I forgot. What is going on with this tile? Interesting. We are going to scoot you over. We probably should help up our friend here. But first, we should heal. Yeah, let's heal you. And let's do we revive? Do we revive or do we heal? Can he be targeted while on the floor? I don't know. Let's go for the heal. I think that's probably the safest option. Alright, so at least he's full health. Combat protocol. We can combat protocol, and we're going to. This is why we love combat protocol. How anticlimactic. Ugh.
Menace 1-5.
Didn't like that noise.
We're not picking up any
Very
additional
bug-like.
contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Good job, gang. I'll be honest, I didn't read a word of what that message said. 4 days. Could be worse. Wow. Alright, maybe we'll revisit your promotion here in just a minute. Alright, scanning protocol. Very cool. Love to see it. I do love scanning protocol. Would have been handy on that last mission. Kenjutsu, very good. Makes you significantly more threatening. Run and gun makes you significantly more threatening. The ponytail freaking out makes me a little threatened. Obsessive reloader. Not that bad. I don't know if you physically can reload your weapon.
Keep an eye on each soldier to manage their traits.
Brad telling me we need to take care of our soldiers. Ha! Like mental health is a real problem. This is coming from the guy who's going to become a psychiatrist. So trust me, it's not real. Yeah, so let's do... Want deflect? No, we want lightning hands. Lightning hands is too good to pass up. I think we want face off. See, a channel's nice, is good, but it's kind of annoying. Because then you just have like loot pools everywhere, and then it'll like kind of every once in a while just like, oh, you missed this thing. And it's like, dude, I'm full charge. Like, I don't need that. Face off could be good, but the pistol's kind of poopy. I think a stun would be good. We actually could go for one more thing. Let's go deflect. Deflect would be nice just to make sure you don't get shot again. And then, let's see. You got a promotion as well. Surgical precision. Very cool. Love to see that one. Alright, yeah. Surgical precision is so good. Not now. Alright, what were we doing? Probably getting supplies. And the answer is yes, we are getting supplies.
Thanks, Commander.
Very
The
cool.
workshop will do just fine. I know space is limited, Commander.
Do we have... We do have a proving grounds. We should probably actually use the proving grounds at some point, huh? 14 days. Alright, let's build a skulljack.
Immediately, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
And yeah, we'll put someone in here. Oh, it still said 14 days for a second. I was going to say, don't you dare. Actually, hold on. No, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take you off here. We're going to put you down here. We're going to then send a gremlin up here. And then send another gremlin down here.
Commander, I'm going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms. We should recruit an engineer.
Yeah, I would love to just recruit one just on a whim. Let's go over here and recruit. Oh wait, these are all soldiers? Oh wait a second, I can't just hire an engineer. Man, thanks Shen, I really appreciate your input. It was very good. This is why you're the engineer, not the commander. Shut your mouth, Shen.
I will not allow the
Shut your mouth
existence of
too.
any refuge in
Oh yeah, hold on. What's going on with this? Oh, we actually could launch this mission.
These chosen are constantly hunting us. to
Maybe
try
not a
to
bad
take
idea.
out
Let's, how many soldiers do we have
terror
in
throughout the
fighting
resistance as they go.
shape?
We'll need to pay close
We can do
attention
it.
to each one as they gain more information about our plans.
Yeah,
The
let's...
factions
Let me
have
finish
ready
doing
proposals
this.
for various covert missions. We should head to the ring to plan our next
You
stop.
should eat my jorts.
Strategic resource located.
Wow, 60 supplies. Not quite what I had in mind. That would actually be very nice, but not right this second. Let's go do this. Alright, let's, I'm gonna be a little bit more selective this time with our team. AK, I'm just gonna actually, like, pick what we're doing. So, yeah, Nyx. That's works with me. A medic, definitely beneficial. Guardsman, love to see it, especially since you just got surgical precision. Actually, before we... Do we have any kind of, like, real upgrades? Not really. Could get a Ripjack upgrade, but that's not exactly what we're looking for right now. Alright, what else? Heavy Ordnance could be good. We're gonna bring in Demoness. Bring in Viper Bite. I could grab you. But I feel like I want higher ranked soldiers for this mission. Unfortunately, you do not have surgical precision quite yet. Heavy Ordnance. Yeah, we'll go Heavy Ordnance because I'm a little skeptical because it's the first Black Site mission, but at the same time, that could be pretty useful. Do we want a sniper or do we want another guardsman? I was thinking male perhaps, but we already have a Reaper on this mission. So let's take a sniper. I feel like having a sniper generally doesn't hurt. And once again, I think everyone's gear is looking in tip-top shape. I would love to build... Yes, I don't think we have access to our armor yet. I think we're still researching that, if I'm not mistaken. So, I would love to get a new weapon upgrade. Actually, real quick. I do know a couple people have commented on the previous video. And I just want to go ahead and talk about it, like, in my video. So quite a few people, I think I saw 3 comments asking why I don't use the, where is it? The Lucius Lasgun. So its stats are going to be 7 to 9, 2 bonus crit damage, clip size of 4, and shred of 2. Compared to our current Lasgun, which is 2 to 5, which is lower, or our damage floor is lower than the base weapon. Our bonus crit is higher. 3 is pretty good. Clip size 6, crit chance 15, aim 5 is actually nice, but armor pierce 1, which I actually didn't know about. But it's pretty, I think, clear to say that the Decayed Lasgun might not exactly be the best weapon, and that the other gun is just arguably objectively better. Does close to double the damage. The damage floor is drastically higher. It shreds 2 armor, and it has a +2 crit size, a pretty respectable clip. So I had a few comments saying why don't I use that gun, and it's because like right now all we have is essentially the starting assault rifle. That weapon I think is closer to laser or whatever the equivalent is, or plasma. Like that's a pretty significant step up in damage. Now obviously using the better weapon would be ideal, but like I said, we just started out. I don't want to jump up to like really good weapons quite yet. I'll probably end up using it when we get a weapon upgrade, especially if the weapons we go to, I think it's laser tier next, or mag. I can't remember. I can never remember what is modded and what isn't, but I think we go to either magnetic weapons or laser weapons. I don't remember, but if it's magnetic, we'll probably use the Lucius Lasgun because it's a las gun. But if we use lasers, I'll probably just use those. But I don't want to jump our damage up without getting the upgrade, like for actually buying the weapons, because the theme of this run is to have soldiers that are generally weaker than your typical XCOM soldier, because like I feel like the kind of the deal with the guardsmen is like each individual soldier isn't exactly, you know, they're not a super soldier running around in like souped up armor. They're not some genetically engineered monstrosity. They're not some zombie robot skeleton, so on and so forth. Like, they are human beings. And compared to everything else in the 40k universe, like one human versus one of whatever else typically doesn't go well. So their power is training and numbers, and so that's kind of the theme of this run. Is I want each one to not be as powerful as you would expect, but have their power come from like team coordination. So the long and short is using the other las gun, I feel like would defeat the entire purpose of this playthrough. So I'm going to avoid using that for now, but like I said, I'll probably go up to that once I get an upgrade. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and start the mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position.
We've confirmed the black site is in your immediate vicinity. Infiltrate and investigate the area. Expect heavy resistance. Neutralize all hostile contacts.
Alright. Man, I really wish I could zoom out more.
Time to earn our keep.
Let's go take a peek. And we see quite a few things. Let's try to get into a position to deal with these guys in one turn, ideally.
Watch my back.
Where's Rose? Did we already move Rose? Yes, you're down here. Not quite who I intended to move over there, but that'll do. Let's get you up to here.
Let's go.
Yeah, this will be fine.
Honor me.
That seems reasonable.
And then we don't really have a great place to put you.
Then lead me to my errands.
And unfortunately, we did just kind of block off the path, so I guess you're going to move over to here. Alright, so my goal is to try to deal with all of these guys in one turn. And they're walking away.
Close the gate for the greater good.
Can we get down here without breaking a window, perhaps? Let's do that, and then run over to here.
By the Emperor's will, we are here.
I'm gonna chuck a grenade at him. Since these guys are like right here, so let's just chuck this around the door. Merry Christmas. Surely that hit them, right? Where did they go? I need you to go scout. We hit one of them. Alright, well that's progress, I guess. Do we have another grenade? We sure do.
It is my duty to
Let's move you up. And we're just going to once again give them a little present around this corner.
Imperial Guard, attack!
Alright, there's one of them. Ooh, just blew the door or the whole wall down. Alright, so our Reaper could take you out. And I think what kills do not increase the chance, but they do still run the risk of being revealed. I don't think we have Sting yet, so ideally I'd rather not have you be the one to take the shot. Instead, let's just have Blanket come down here and shoot him. Destroy his giblets. Alright, duly noted. Alright, let's oh my. Let's have Anna go deal with this. Alright, there we go. Very cool. He's dead. We're gonna have you push. Actually, let's deal with this turret first, just in case any shenanigans arise. Oh, I say, why can't we move forward? Alright, let's get you right to here. So, Rose, you should be able to kill it in one shot. Not quite.
Their armor held.
I'm not... Oop. What are we doing? I'm not convinced your bolter's gonna deal enough damage. I stand thoroughly corrected.
Only the faithful shall win the day.
Alright, now we're gonna have you go scout. And then everyone else, we're blocking the way again. Ugh. We'll just move over here. It's fine. And we'll have you come up here too. Oh, gross. Chosen. Don't... No. Reaction fire. And revenge. But if we can explode them or use a Reaper, we'll deal bonus damage.
We just picked up the chosen assassin.
Yeah, I'm watching the same thing you are, Brad.
Position, Commander.
I will give you a clean death.
The only thing you're getting is a bullet straight to the forehead. Alright, let's go take a peek. What's going on in this courtyard? A whole lot of nothing, surprisingly. Oh, we found something. Alright, I want Rose over here. And ideally our sniper is gonna get the first shot here. I'd rather not aggro that pod quite yet.
Executing your orders, sir. If such is the Emperor's
Hopefully they don't activate... I wonder if we couldn't get a rocket over here. We actually... There's a non-zero chance we could do that.
will. On my mark. Prepare yourselves, men.
I will sense any disturbance.
Ooh, I hope they don't spot our Reaper. That would be a pain in the butt. He's gonna burrow, isn't he? He sure is. And we're gonna miss, and they're gonna spot our Reaper. Ugh. These chrysalids are a pain. Also, I feel like I had a lot more Overwatch shots than that.
There is nowhere to run.
I really wish there was a way to reveal the chrysalids. Because they're just... they're really annoying. Having them just kind of be able to hide indefinitely. Yeah, we're gonna pop him and then put you back in shadow. Rose can probably take out the turret. We're probably gonna want to hit it with a rapid target, however. Alright, now let's take out the turret. Alright, good hit. Yes. I see that we've killed it. Alright, we're gonna move you forward, and we're gonna move you forward, but in this direction. Why do I hear the footsteps of the chrysalid?
Here I go.
Yeah, let's start moving forward and hope that the chrysalid doesn't just decide to pop up and like one tap somebody. That would be rather disagreeable.
Cover it.
Your steadfast focus is
Oh.
admirable, Templar. If only it were not so misdirected.
I thought that was going to be the Chosen. I wish we had scanning protocol right about now. That would be very nice. Alright, where's the Chosen? Not on us yet.
End is coming.
Alright, good hit.
Imperium of Man!
I want to have you come flank from over here, I think. Either the Chosen shows up from this side or they're in the building. And if they're in the building, we're gonna have problems.
Back on an enemy.
Speaking of problems. Yeah, if they're in the building, we're gonna have issues. Because we're gonna have to fight them, this pod, and likely some pod that's over here, give or take. And I'd rather not have to deal with that. I'd like to deal with the Chosen before anything else shows up. However, it would seem that this chrysalid does not want to show up, and I would love to deal with that thing first, because it's going to just show up at the worst possible time. Oh, hello. Ouch. Okay, let's hope it doesn't just run straight back into the building.
The frayed edges of your life before you press forward and analyze your ill-begotten spoils. Ask yourself, Commander, do you truly want to know what awaits?
Oh,
beyond
quit your
that
yapping.
vicinity?
We've spotted the
But you-
Chosen.
Oh, I was gonna say, where did she go? She just vanished. But no, the game was just,
Hold her down. Get him back up.
Oh, shut
ASAP.
up, Brad. I know how this game works. Okay, where is... There you are. I need you to come over here and send a rocket over here. Come on. I need to download the mod that lets me target rockets better because, there we go. Let's do this. Because, yeah, the rocket targeting is kind of questionable. I don't actually know. Bro, what do you mean we don't see them? Alright, I need you to get eyes on her. Perfect. Let's not rapid fire quite yet. Why are you in a pool of fire? We'll deal with that in a minute. Alright, rapid target, or hollow target, I mean, we don't have rapid target, but you should still be able to fire. If not, I guess we'll just move you out of the fire. Alright. Now we're gonna rapid fire you. It's a hit. There we go. That's kind of more what we're looking for. Yeah, let's take the shot. Good hit. Not a kill, unfortunately.
It will take more than superficial wounds to slow my
I don't
advance.
think it's gonna take all that much more to take you down.
Forward to victory!
Oh wait, we need you to heal. Hold on, can we get someone else to shoot her in the face? The answer is yes.
Fight is all
Oh, so you should get a guaranteed hit because you have surgical precision. Yeah, so you're chilling. Okay, you kill her.
We're the only ones who have ever
And then I need you
and now
to heal our boy.
again.
showed the Chosen that the Resistance is here to stay, Commander. Now we just have to find that thing and put it down.
Alright, well, that's good. That's one problem dealt with. Let's have you go take a peek through this window.
So many victims processed with such brutal efficiency.
I'm glad
Test subjects for
we
some
can still
sort
see
of
that
weapon,
guy.
perhaps.
Looks more like a refinery to me, Doctor.
Once we get our hands on that sample, we'll know for sure.
It's a good thing they lower all these, like, the people in, like, this dramatic moment. Just so we have, like, an arena to fight in. Alright, yeah, let's start moving up to Breach.
That seems reasonable.
And you're gonna chill for now. We're definitely gonna want to claymore you, assuming they don't run away from us. Which is exactly what they've done. We might still be able to hit him with a claymore, but you're gonna need one heck of a throwing arm. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Then lead me to my errands.
Ooh, more chrysalids.
You heard the doctor. Secure that canister.
Brad, please, I must kill. Alright, we're gonna wait. Because, yeah, we're not in position to really do what I want to do. So we're gonna move you back. And move you forward. That way you don't have to, you can fire a rocket without having to move. And everyone else, Rose, we do need you to move eventually anyway. So let's, because let's say our evac is over here. So Rose does need to move up. Everyone else, let's get ready to enter. And this next turn we will activate.
On my mark. We won't let you down, sir. Go for shock stance.
You know, we probably could have reloaded some of these guys, but whatever. If these guys can move closer, that'd be phenomenal. Not too close, though. We're going to be launching a rocket here, and I'd prefer not to get friendly fired by that. Ooh, opening the door is likely going to cause us grief here. We probably should open the door first just to test it. We're going to try it anyway. Oh, it didn't activate. How lovely. Oh, but we're never gonna get to fire a rocket in here because XCom hates us. Yeah, I need to get a mod. There's a mod that lets you like shoot over low cover with rockets because I don't know why the mod developer decided low cover would count as like full cover when it comes to line of sight for the rocket launcher. So it really makes life miserable using this thing. Alright, I guess we'll just pop it the old-fashioned way. Do we want to rapid target anything? Might as well. Let's get a rapid target on this guy, just so whoever fires next will have an easier time doing so. If you could stay in concealment, this would be wonderful. Did you just take damage? No, okay, I was gonna say. It looked like they, like, recoiled. I think, yeah, we killed both of them. So, it looks like we don't even need our rocket launcher here. We can just, shoot in the face. Very cool. Alright, we do know there's some chrysalids over here, so we're going to want to be a little bit careful about pushing up and activating them.
I'll go quickly.
Alright, everyone into the building.
Yes, sir.
I can't tell. Did our Reaper get revealed? Alright, well, they're gonna see us. Ooh, good hit. I say, if they could jump down here, that'd be phenomenal. Oh, stop burrowing. It's so annoying. Alright. Oh, and you actually are still in stealth. That's pretty nice. Rose. You only have one target, unfortunately. Alright, take the shot. Good hit. Well, let's have you push up. And it's not a bad chance to hit. It's not a great one though. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I kind of want to lightning hands this. Or not lightning. I kind of want to spray, but I have a sneaking suspicion that'll destroy the objective. Stun strike only has a 60% chance to hit, really. We're gonna do it anyway.
I will improve at any cost.
Okay. Well, in that case... Well, once again, I guess cover isn't a problem right now, so we'll just move up and start shooting. Oh, never mind. We one-tapped him. Very cool.
Executing your orders, sir.
We're gonna push you furthest forward. Because once again, if they do decide to pop out of the ground, you can hopefully just kill him right from the get-go.
No fear.
Alright, let's have you come over here. I want you to get eyes on our evac. Ugh. And say, what? I thought it was going to be the other guy, and I'd say, how on earth did he manage to get all the way over there? But more chrysalids. It is going to eat up all of our Overwatch shots. That is tragic indeed. Alright, they would all decide to go after our sniper, huh? Let's have you come back a little bit and heal for our sniper. Yeah, let's pop him. Easy kill. And then pop him. Easy kill. Alright. We do still have one to worry about, so let's keep that in mind. In the meantime, oh, there you are. Oh, no kill. Ouch. Driven by vengeance. What does that mean? Well, I can tell you what my vengeance is. Dicing you into little pieces. Alright, can we get another heal? Was it our Commissar who got hit both times? Because the Chosen hit somebody, and I think it was our Commissar. Ideally, that would be how it played out, because if it is, that means only one person is going to be in the hospital. Where is... Oh, you're over here. And also out of actions. I was like, can you make us an exit hole? I would love to leave through this spot right here, but not quite. Do we have any grenades left? Grenade. Grenade. Yes. Alright, chuck a grenade like right here.
For our people!
Perfect. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and leave through here.
Go, go, go!
Alright, everyone forward.
Get a move on, men. Time to earn our keep.
Alright, you go ahead and grab the doohickey. The Mountain Dew.
Defend it. Protect it with your lives.
Guessing that's not water in there. Shen, any readings?
No signs of radioactivity, no significant energy signatures of any kind. Whatever it is, it's safe to handle.
We've confirmed acquisition of the sample. Move to rendezvous at the extraction point.
Ooh, we actually can't evac quite yet. Please. Okay, there we go. I think we're gonna want to have some people. What if we do this? We move you to here, so you'll definitely get revealed. We cannot pop kill zone. Well, okay, you can still Overwatch. Let's get you up on high ground. They shouldn't be able to attack us when they drop in. So we're gonna have a couple people ready to get them.
The power guides me.
We're gonna do something cheeky and have you like stand like right here. That way you can hopefully blade storm whatever decides to jump down on us.
You'll be done soon, sir. Watch what happens here.
Alright, let's have you move up to here. You over to here, because I'll say your sniper probably won't come in too much handy as an Overwatch shot. Much as they avoid our commissar, you just don't land anywhere near Nyx. Oh, never mind, they're gonna land right on top of him. It worked out in the end after all. See, if you could all just run right past him, that'd be phenomenal. At least 2 of them should get hit. Blade Storm doesn't exist. I guess it's because we Overwatch with our pistol? Which is interesting, because I have Overwatched with Blade Storm before. Fascinating. Alright, whatever. We'll kill this guy anyway.
They cannot withstand us.
Let's see, is he in the one spot we can't actually see? But no, we can still see him. Oof. Really? I feel like Rose has a lower chance to hit than I would expect for 88. Oh wow, yeah. Good hit though. I say I want you dead. You have a flamethrower. Alright, we're not going in for a melee, that's for sure. Let's get... Where's Scary? There you are. Let's get a reload and then blast him. So yeah, you have surgical precision. Cover means nothing to you. Alright, gang. Moving for the evac. Come on. There we go. And we are going to have to wait, since we did have 2 people shoot.
It is my duty to serve.
Say no more, my lord.
It is my duty to serve.
Yeah, we're not leaving anybody behind. Alright, let's get you out, and then Rose, you're gonna head up here too, and that is everybody. Is everyone full health? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, let's get out.
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure. All XCom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
Very cool.
We just hit that where it hurts.
5 ability points, 1 injury.
Living human being.
Not ideal, but pretty good.
This just goes to show that the Chosen are vulnerable.
Alright.
We can take them down.
Surgical precision. The more guardsmen we have with that is going to be very nice. Field surgeon. This will be very, very nice. Especially since I would love to see how long our commissar is going to be in the hospital.
Objective added.
The aliens are relaying a form of encryption behind anything we've ever encountered.
Oh, not at all, actually.
Breaking the code.
You took a lot of damage, actually. Well, I'll take it. I mean, granted, you're tired, so it's not like I'm going to field you anyway. But, yeah, like I said, I'll take it. Ugh, yeah, a lot of our barracks is tired at the moment. Oh, hold on. Rose is a promotion. Aim? See, this is not a super... I think I mentioned in the previous episode or something, when I got steady hands, I thought... I was thinking of aim, which is not the most useful ability. I mean, don't get me wrong, if our sniper doesn't move, that's actually really useful, because that's a huge aim bonus. but I feel like most missions don't give you the opportunity to just have a sniper stand there the entire time. So, I mean, we're obviously going to get it. There's no reason not to. But, yeah, aim is, it's not a bad ability, not great. But I think this is probably going to be a good spot to end the episode. We are not quite to our upgrade yet, but I think that's going to be a next episode thing. And then after that, I think we're probably going to do probably alien encryption maybe, but I'd love to grab a weapon upgrade in the very near future because yeah, our 2 to 5 damage is on the low end. I would like to hit a little harder. Plus, I think if we get a weapon upgrade, I think we can upgrade the las gun. So maybe we can stick to the theme. If not, like I said, we'll use the other las gun. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and end the episode here. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.